So in this class, I want you to think about two different audiences for your website. First, your primary audience. This is the audience that you most often are envisioning when you're putting together your website. It's the audience for which you're intentionally writing your content and arranging your visual components. But there's also a secondary audience. This is the audience I want you to think about as one that's eavesdropping on the interaction that you're having with your primary audience. You might not be crafting every part of your website for this secondary audience, but you know they're there and you want to honor their existence, and in some way you want to have content or design that speaks to their interests or concerns. So for example, imagine you're creating a website where you're trying to guide parents who want to sign their kids up for summer sports camps. You might compose most of the content and craft most of the design to speak to those parents, of course, but you also know that those parents' kids are probably listening in and looking at that website themselves. What would you put on this website that gets those kids excited? How about one more example? Imagine you're creating a website to help teen authors connect with one another and trade ideas and drafts. Again, you might create most of the content and design for this website that speaks to these young creative types. But you also know that prospective employers who are looking to hire you might be looking at this site. They might be interested in how you're building structures to help people network. So you got to get a job one day. Maybe you want to do something in this site that in some way communicates something to those prospective employers. What would you put in your site to speak to them? So of course, any website really has a wide variety of audiences. But for the purposes of this class, I just want you to think about these two, the primary and the secondary, and how you can help speak to both of them when you're putting everything into your design.